Hello, and welcome back to Needle in the Lens. I believe this is our 40th episode.
No, 39th. You were
39th.
So close. 39th.
Just kidding.
Yep. We went
We're back
over
from
this.
hiatus.
Yeah, we're
You
back.
told me it was the 40th.
I said, I
You
think
said it
this
was-
is actually the 40th. And I said, no, wait, it's the 39th.
Yeah, see, I stopped listening.
Damn.
I think this is the 40th, and I was like, oh, wow, cool.
Stopped listening. Okay. No.
It just-
That's how.
I don't
That's
think
how
it
we're
was
gonna be.
intentional.
All right.
It was just, hello, welcome back to Needle in the Lens.
It's
We're
a new
here
year.
today.
It's a new year, guys.
It is New Year.
2022. We're back from our hiatus. We got our little break in. Got to chill and stuff. We got to celebrate a couple birthdays from both of us. Capricorn Kings over here. All right.
Wow, I was literally just about to say Capricorn Kings.
Wow. Really? Maybe we need to get t-shirts now, or just start a gang. That sounds like a gang kind of.
Oh my god. Wow.
Not really.
And whatchamacallit? FK Twig is about to drop an album
Oh yeah.
for all the Capricorn.
Exactly. I'm so
um,
ready. When's her birthday?
people in the
Hold
world.
on. Birthday. January 16th. Whoa, woo. Look at that.
Capricorn, only Capricorns can listen to her album.
Exactly. You
So
guys
anyone
that aren't
else,
Capricorns get fucked. All right.
That's
It's
really
Capricorn
unfortunate.
season, baby.
you
All
should
right.
have been born at a different time.
Exactly.
But we both,
R.I.P. Bozo.
yes, we both had birthdays last week.
Yes, that was fun.
Was your birthday was, you had a good time.
I had a good time.
you
You
know.
know, I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was
I
cool.
also had a
We
good time.
Got to like chill out and whatnot. Picked up some cool vinyls too. We both went record shopping this
Did.
past week, so that was a good time. Yeah,
I was on
we're
my Kevin shit because
yeah, I know.
picked up-
He came close. You bought 4 records, right?
I bought
How many
4
did I end
records.
up buying? I think I told you in total I ended up buying like the one on your birthday. I bought that one.
Yeah.
Then I got another. I think I got 2, maybe. No, I just got
Yeah.
one on my actual birthday, or the day.
Oh,
after.
you went on your actual day.
No. I went the day after. I think it was.
Yeah. You
And
got 2, I
then-
thought.
Did I get 2? What the fuck did I get? Hold on. Let me.
You got Conway and you got No
I
Worries.
did. Okay, I did get 2, and then I bought another one the other day when I was in
Yeah.
Austin. So I ended up getting the same amount as you, but you'll still never beat that time I bought 10 in one day.
Yeah, that is unhinged behavior.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't catch up to you at this point. But you know what? I don't think I
You don't need
Need
to.
to.
Be happier, be in less debt than me, do your thing. All right.
yeah, exactly.
But-
And with hopefully moving soon and do I want to really have like a whole bunch of stuff to
Oh no,
To
exactly.
lug around,
Exactly.
you know?
The less stuff, the better, I suppose.
And I've just heard horror stories about having to move vinyl. Like I've just heard it's a nightmare. So.
No, that shit is carry on. That shit will never ever I will never trust anyone to ship that off.
No way.
Ever.
Absolutely not.
Like unless you
Uh,
can, the only foreseeable way is if you can get a whole box like filled to the brim with them, packed so tight that nothing could ever possibly happen. Even then, that's still
Yeah.
too
If somebody
risky.
drops it, like
Yeah, exactly. That's still
then boom, it's done.
way too risky. That shit I will drive that shit across the country before I ship that away.
Exactly.
Never happened.
Without
I've got too much shit. I got too much shit for that. But we are back. Like we mentioned, it's a brand new year, which means more movies, more TV shows, more music for us to consume, because that's pretty much all we do, all we talk about here. All right. So we're gonna go through and talk about some of the stuff, just like our first episode of last year. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff that we are excited for to come out this year. So
Yes.
I think personally, I say we start off with some movies. All right.
Oh wow. Starting off
Yeah,
with
I
movie.
know. That's the first thing I have on my list here. So I think
Okay.
we can definitely start there. And plus, I think it'll be a good kind of weigh in as well. I don't necessarily have a ton on here just because I don't really know all of what
Right.
I'm expecting. And same thing with TV shows too. Even same thing with music. I'm not super um I guess well knowing what I'm looking for this year. I'm just kind of going with the flow, seeing whatever comes out. But we'll
Okay.
we'll go ahead and start back and forth. I'm gonna start off with honestly probably a pretty surprise movie. I'm excited for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's
Interesting.
either going to be really good or really bad, but I'm open to it. I wanna see how that comes out, and it's coming out to
Yeah.
Netflix. I don't remember exactly when it is. I didn't have the release dates for the movies because obviously right now we're seeing that movies are getting pushed back. It's a whole mess.
Right.
Because Morbius just got pushed back to April. Not
Push
that
it back.
anyone, not that anyone necessarily cares
They
all
just need
too
to push
much.
it off. Just push it off the slate
Hey man,
completely.
no, Matt Smith is in there.
That's
And
not
look,
enough.
we might get an Andrew Garfield appearance in there too. That's what a lot of people are saying. Oh, maybe they're
God,
pushing
I
back so they can
hope
record some
not.
shit.
I hope that they would get a better movie for him to appear in.
Oh, but like a fucking post credit. I'm saying, like at best. Anyway, I'm excited for that Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I'm ready to see it.
I mean, that sounds very interesting. I mean, I have heard about it. I'm not that invested, but
Yeah,
I'll be interested to see how it turns out.
exactly.
Yeah, good pick. My pick, which I guess I would say is probably my most anticipated movie for this year, is this movie called Poor Things, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos,
Mm.
who directed The Lobster, The Favorite, Killing of a
Oh,
Sacred Deer.
right.
And I am so excited for this new one. It's a book. I'm planning on reading the book before the movie comes out, but it is like a new take on Frankenstein, essentially.
Mm.
And it stars Emma Stone, Willem Dafoe, Mark Ruffalo, Rami Youssef, Gerard Carmichael, a bunch of really great people. So I'm excited. I love everything Yorgos has done. He's one of my favorite directors. I'm excited for this one.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice. I think I did hear about that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out when it comes out. So yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound exciting. Next up for me, I think I mentioned being excited for this last year. Bob's Burgers movie is supposed to finally come out this year.
Ah, yeah.
So that's exciting. Obviously, as I mentioned before, huge fucking fan of the show. So
Right.
I mean, to see it as a movie, I'm hyped. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
That'll be a good
finally
one.
have it come out. All right. That's
I think it will. I hope.
I think so too. Knock on wood. But hey, who knows? Omicron is running rampant. Also, I just found out like maybe a week ago that it's Omicron and not Omnicron. And I feel really stupid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Omnicron.
You know, it's
That just sounds
okay.
bad.
I also thought it was at first, but I found out like pretty shortly after that it was not Omicron. I feel like
Okay.
I wouldn't be as disappointed because I also had this similar thought process, but I found out a long time ago.
Oh, okay. I guess so. Maybe it's a Mandela effect moment.
It's not.
No, it's totally
you're just
Mandela
wrong.
effect.
Anyway,
Moving on.
moving on. Next anticipated movie for me is called Men, directed by Alex Garland. And he directed Ex Machina and Annihilation, which are great movies. If you have not seen them already, but
Right.
I have loved everything he's done. He also did a miniseries on FX called Devs. And yeah, I just love everything he does. He's one of the most interesting sci-fi directors out there, you know, next to like Denis Villeneuve. So
Right.
I'm so excited to see what he's gonna do next.
There you go.
Yep.
Look at that.
All
All
right.
right.
Back to
So back to me. Damn. All right. All right, let's talk about. I'm excited to see the Batman.
Aren't
I've
we
been
all?
iffy
We
on
all.
the movie since like when I first heard it, I was like,
What?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. But then
What?
after seeing promo, they got me. They got me.
Man,
They got me. And now I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
as you should
That's
be. I've been all in since day one. I
no,
was like,
yeah,
I'm
I know. It's
in.
just it
Um,
was it was definitely it took me just a little bit of warming up. I was intrigued but still wary when I first heard it, but now I'm all in. I don't want to be too all in cuz I don't want to get any of the
set
least
yourself
bit
up for
disappointed, but
disappointment, but
I think I'm going to enjoy it regardless. So,
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be
fingers
good.
crossed. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good pick. Good pick.
Yes, yes.
I am going to match that with this new movie from Damien Chazelle, who directed Whiplash, La La Land.
Ah,
Um,
yes.
New movie called Babylon, which is about Hollywood doing a Hollywood movie again.
All right.
But it's like in the period between when there's the transition from silent films to speaking films.
Mhm.
This one has Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie. So it should. Toby Maguire too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's finally gonna be hopping back in his acting bag. Um, so yeah, I'm really excited to see how that turns out. It's been a while since Damien Chazelle has been on the big screen.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm sure it will not disappoint.
Yeah. No, I bet. Um, yeah, that does sound really exciting. So, I'll have to yeah,
Gotta check it out,
add
man.
that one to the must watch.
And you've seen Whiplash, yeah?
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah, no,
Whiplash.
I love
Okay.
Whiplash. Very, very fantastic. But yes, moving on from there, I will go ahead and throw out. See, I'm looking at my list trying to see what I want to throw out next. It's like
Mm.
I'm not going in the order that I have it, but
Ah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Black Phone. Honestly, it looks
Ah.
intriguing enough.
That's the Ethan Hawke one?
Yes, the Ethan Hawke one.
Mm.
It looks intriguing enough to me, and I mean, it looks like it's probably gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. I remember we watched the trailer for an after show one day.
Yeah, we did. I think that was probably the first time that I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm intrigued by it. I want it to be good. That's to say the least. I want it to be good. So I'm fingers crossed for it, but yeah.
Yeah. Everything we say today, of course, we want.
Oh yeah, of course.
But great pick there.
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
Am going to say next what I'm anticipating, and I don't care what you have to say
Knives Out 2.
about this. I'm excited for Knives Out 2.
How'd I know? How'd I know? Guys, how'd I know?
Because I said I don't care what you have to say, that's why. Because Kevin is a Knives Out hater.
No, listen, listen. I'll admit, Knives Out 2 does look exciting as well. I'll admit. I wasn't a fan of the first one.
Dude, it was on TV on Christmas, maybe day after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I hadn't watched it. I hadn't seen it a second time. It's always like with mystery movies, I'm like, is it still going to be as interesting for me since it's on a second viewing? Because it's like you already know that,
Yeah.
where everything's going to go. It's still great. It's so good. It's so good. Like, what a phenomenal movie. And it's a crowd pleaser. It's a great movie and a movie that you can watch with your family. Do you know, especially for me, the Venn diagram of movies that I
you
enjoy
like
and can also watch with my family?
That shit is a straight line.
Like there's nothing. There's nothing.
No,
And the fact
agree.
that Knives Out falls in that little intersection, come on. It doesn't get better.
Maybe that's the movie I need to recommend to my family because like I'm thinking about it because like I try to recommend them some good shit, right? and
Yeah.
it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Dang.
But I don't know. I will
Dang.
say I did show Hereditary to some of my girlfriend's cousins because they
Mhm.
said they were really into horror movies. So I was like, try this.
Gotta watch this one.
Yeah. So hey,
I liked it.
I don't know. I passed out because we had to
Ah.
leave early the next morning, and I have not bothered to ask them. So
Noted.
yeah,
Noted.
but I mean, I think they enjoyed it. From what,
We're gonna assume that they loved it, and that's
yeah,
their new
exactly.
favorite movie.
That's a perfect movie. Obviously, yeah. There you go.
All right. What's
Um,
your next pick that's not gonna be as good as Knives Out 2?
I don't know about that. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw out everything everywhere all at once. Honestly,
Good pick.
haven't known too much about this one yet. All I know is I've been seeing a lot of promo from South by Southwest that it was like from there or something that it premiered there.
Well, it's about to premiere at Sunday.
Oh, it's about to premiere at Sundance. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Michelle Yeoh, come on. Come on. Come on. That's need I say more? Need I say more?
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen Swiss Army Man.
Yeah.
Wild movie. But same directors.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
It looks phenomenal. Okay. You came with a good pick.
There you go.
So I am going to talk about a movie that I actually was anticipating for last year.
Okay, another one of those.
Yeah, another one of those. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But it is going to be the new Mission Impossible 7.
Ah, yes.
Because I actually talked about this movie in our first ever podcast because we did our most anticipated for that one.
Yeah.
And I talked about how I was anticipating a new Mission Impossible movie for last year. And obviously we didn't get it. But that's like a day one for me right there. Like it's a day one, IMAX. I will be there. I don't
That's
even
valid.
know. It's one of those movies. It's like, how do you, every time I see a new one, I'm like, where do you go from here? How do you outdo yourself? And they manage to do it every time. So, I have no doubt, this is going to be a great movie. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
No, that's a good one. Definitely. Haven't really been super invested in the Mission Impossible franchise thus far, but
Gotta tap in.
yeah, I know. I mean, like I've seen a couple. Could I pick them out of a line? Probably not. But
Man.
but no, I mean, from what I know and what I've seen, it's fucking fantastic action. So it's gonna be amazing. So
especially like the last few.
Oh yeah,
are
so I've heard the
just,
last
like,
ones have been amazing. So
Fallout, Rogue Nation, Ghost Protocol, like, oh
yeah.
god.
So I mean, let's hope for it. Let's see.
I'm here for it. But what you got next?
What I got next? All right. I'm throwing it out. I'm ready for Nope. All right. I'm ready for Nope. That's just a bit. It's been a while since we've gotten a Jordan Peele directed bit. It's got Steven Yeun in it. It's got Daniel Kaluuya in it. All right.
Top notch cast.
Exactly. I mean,
Keke
like,
Palmer.
what? It's fucking exactly. There's no way this is gonna miss. And I mean, we've been waiting for it for so long. I'm ready. Give it to me. Give it to me, Jordan. Give it to me, Jordan.
We gotta be getting a teaser soon.
Yeah,
Maybe during the Super
exactly.
Bowl.
We don't probably. Oh yeah, probably then. I would think. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your next pick?
Okay. Man, there's just what to say next. Okay. I gotta have a little Timothy Chalamet love in here.
Okay.
He's got a new movie coming out called Bones and All. Which
right.
is directed by The same guy that did Call Me by Your Name.
Okay.
He also did this limited series on HBO that was quite good. Luca Guadagnino, but yeah, this one stars Timothy and Taylor Russell, who she was in Waves, this movie that was not good, but I thought her performance was
Right.
not bad, and I think it could be very good. Um, it's I don't want to spoil too much, but it sounds like a very interesting story.
Okay.
Um, between these two kind of hitting the road,
Yeah.
doing some fun and interesting things, and cast outside of that looks great too. Even
Exactly.
just outside those two, so I'm excited. Can
Yeah.
really never go wrong with Timothy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll go that much. Yeah.
He's fun to watch. He's always fun to watch on screen.
No, he
Even if
is.
the movie surrounding is, not great. But usually he usually picks great
Yeah. Exactly.
roles. He's got his duds. Every actor does. But
Yeah. I mean, it's bound to happen. The more you do,
Yeah.
the more likely you are to miss. Like,
exactly.
but I mean, heck,
What about you?
that sounds cool. That sounds cool. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out The Northman. Looks really
one.
good. Got
Never heard
Anya in
of
it, Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke,
Don't
Skarsgård.
talk about Anya. That is not your place. Speak on her. You know.
Listen,
Don't act like
man.
you don't know.
Listen, man. But no, it looks good. Looks really good.
Yeah.
He's mad.
Okay.
He's mad. I'm talking
not
about
mad.
his woman.
I'm not mad. I mean, it was on my list, but I just don't, you've said many a condescending thing about her. But it's fine. Anyway, my next movie. Trying to think. We'll go with Don't Worry, Darling.
Okay, there you
go. Which is the new Olivia Wilde movie, starring Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, Chris Pine, and Olivia. She's directing it and she's starring in it.
Nice.
So that will be very interesting to see. It also has Kiki Lane and Gemma Chan in it. So
okay. Very nice.
I'm very excited. It's supposed to be a bit of a psychological thriller.
Right.
And Florence is,
of course.
She's Florence. She's going to kill this.
Exactly.
So I am interested to see how Harry Styles does. Because it's not just that Harry Styles is, acting. He's acting opposite Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
And
that's some pretty big shoes to fill.
Those are some big shoes to fill. And I don't know. I mean, I've seen him in Dunkirk. He was fine. He did with he wasn't like, I was like, wow, he has a revelation. I was like, okay.
Exactly.
But this is a pretty meaty role. And
this one has a lot more to it from what I could tell.
Yeah. So I hope he does it, because if he cannot keep up, it's gonna show.
Exactly.
It's gonna show. Florence will eat you up and spit you out. I'm sorry. Exactly. She's just that good. So we'll see if he brings the heat.
We'll see. And I think it'll be interesting to see kind of if he shows that he really has the chops in this role, then we can see and we can get an indication of how he's gonna be as what is it?
Eros?
Eros, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Star Fox. I know that's the other name.
Yeah.
But that makes me think of the game Star Fox, so that doesn't quite work for me. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for that one too. So we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
What you got next?
Next, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. So ready. I'm so ready. I adored Into the Spider-Verse. I'm ready for this one, obviously. And it's part 1 of 2. So we're eating good. All right. Spider-Man fans are eating really good because we just got No Way Home, obviously. And we're getting this next year. The following year, the PlayStation game, the Spider-Man 2, that's coming out. So that looks that looks like a good time as
So
well.
it's just
And I actually
Spider-Man content on
I know,
Spider-Man
just
content.
exactly. And I think we're
Wow.
getting the Spider-Man, that animated one,
Mm.
that animated Disney Plus series pretty soon too.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that actually,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that's the one thing. Well, not the one thing. There are a number of things about the MCU Spider-Man that I kind of miss or wish we had. And the origin story is one of them. And I know why they want to skip over it and da 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 da. But Spider-Man has my favorite origin story
Yeah.
of any superhero. It's so good. I don't care that we've already seen it twice. Show it to me again.
I mean,
Um,
realistically speaking though, and like I mean, I guess it's kind of fair game now, but I'll try to like vaguely not talk about it too much. Like these first 3 movies in a sense were like his origin story. That's what a lot of people have said. It helps recontextualize the first 2 a bit. And
I guess
I
it
can
just
see
feels
that.
like it's weird because it kind of feels like now with the new, and I mean, just kind of talking, and most people, if you haven't seen it by now, come on. But I'll still not, go super into it. But it feels like now we're kind of setting him up in a place where it's like he can, like now he can actually start, like he
Exactly,
can actually be what he's supposed to be. Like
which
I
is
don't know the first,
why I'm saying the first 3 were his origin story.
but it feels like it's weird because it's almost like it went backwards, you know.
I guess in a way, like it started
So
very
it's like we're
high.
working. It feels like it was his origin story, but it was like we're working backwards to get to the origin story. Like it feels like now we're about to. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But
It's like the there's this one audio going around. It's a clip from South Park where Cartman's like,
mm,
"What are you talking about? Now we can play the game." That's how it is.
that yes, that's
It's
how
like
it is.
it's like you do
Exactly
all
how
the
it is.
grinding, and then now we're where we need to
And it's
start.
like okay, now he's finally doing this thing.
Yeah.
What he's supposed to be doing. I just I need to see Uncle Ben die. I'm sorry. I just need to see Uncle Ben die
No, he already got
every
murked,
time.
bro. He already got murked.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. Okay. I need to see that man get shot.
You need to watch him get shot.
I need to watch it happen. And you
I
know what?
guess.
That always gives Spider-Man their first kind of, you know, I feel like and this is kind of veering off.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I've always loved about Spider-Man is that he is one of the few superheroes where, the stakes always feel very real.
Hmm.
Like in those first 5 Spider-Man movies, there's a funeral in every single movie.
Yeah.
He loses somebody close to him all the time. And I think that's something that he struggles with. And I feel like in the MCU in general, the stakes often don't feel very real
Yeah.
until we get to something like,
Infinity War, Endgame.
Infinity War, Endgame, And
Yeah.
I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, we're getting to Civil War. Like the stakes are going to feel real. Someone's going to die. No one died,
Yeah.
So it's just like one of those things where I feel like oftentimes in the MCU, they're scared to kill people off, or when they do, they bring them back. And you could even see that in the Spider-Man movies. Like, he experienced, uh, some loss, in the recent movie, but it's like up until that point, had he really? Sure, he lost Uncle Ben. That was off. We didn't see that. We didn't see that
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
So that's just me. That's my Spider-Man rant
No,
in the middle
I can
of
agree with that. But I mentioned, I do think No Way Home helps recontextualize the first 2
it
in the home
does.
trilogy.
It
That's
does.
just
It does. I think.
but Into the
Yeah.
Spider-Verse
Yeah. Yeah.
still amazing, and Across the Spider-Verse is going to be amazing.
It's gonna be
So excited.
fantastic.
Exactly. So,
And
let's move along because we're eating up time there. What's
I
your
know.
next pick?
Okay. My next pick, and I don't need to go through all my picks. I have a lot of picks. If you do want my full list, though, it's on my letterbox.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
At Noah Davs, and just go ahead and see my full list. But my next movie is going to be White Noise, directed by Noah Baumbach. I'm so excited for this movie. Noah is a phenomenal director, and I don't just say that because we have the same name, but I think that definitely does help him out.
Sure.
But you know what? For everyone that hated Marriage Story, I don't care. You're wrong. It's a great movie. So good. This new movie also stars Adam Driver.
Yes.
And also stars Greta Gerwig.
Okay.
And, you know, Greta Gerwig, as an actor, I've always thought she was very interesting and, you know, underrated, a bit of an underrated actor. I mean, her strongest suit is still her writing, and she's a great director as well. But I'm excited to see her get back in her acting bag. And I think it's just gonna be great. Don Cheadle's in the movie too.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
it's just gonna be a good time. So you know, I'm excited. Noah Baumbach finally has some black people in his movies.
I
And
was gonna say that was a surprise when you said Don Cheadle.
yeah. So he's got two black people in this movie. Actually, three. Oh,
Wow.
Andre 3000 is in this movie too. I forgot.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not only
Three.
and Jodie Turner Smith, who was
Your
in Queen
your
and Slim.
move, fucking Tim Burton.
Not only did he cast 3 black people in this movie, he got darkies. So shout out Noah Baumbach, man. Good for you.
Your move, Tim Burton.
I know. Look at that. And I'm looking at you, Wes Anderson.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Look at Noah Baumbach. Casting some dark skinned black people in his movie. Go on, sir.
Moving on. I really only have a couple more.
All right. We can do a rapid fire maybe.
Rapid fire. Lightyear. Listen, fuck it. I'm ready, okay? I'm ready. It looks okay. All right, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Boom. Black Panther 2. I have no idea what the fuck's going on over there.
I have a feeling we're not getting it this year.
Yeah, we'll I'm hoping that we do. I'm crossing my fingers for it. But obviously, like, there's a whole bunch of shit going on there, and the whole push to recast T'Challa and shit like that. Whole thing going on. What'd you say?
I said, please don't do that.
Don't do that.
Recast
You're not.
T'Challa.
You're not in the. You're not in the hashtag recast camp. I've heard some of the arguments, and I see the point. I don't know exactly where I stand on it, but I do kind of see the point.
I have a feeling if they try to do that, it's gonna crash and burn.
Oh no, if they try to do that, then yeah, it'll be bad. However, I think in concept, it might be a good idea. Anyway, moving on. I think my last pick is Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Honestly, when we got that preview, it looks so exciting. It looks so good. And I've already talked to my friends. We're going to go see this in IMAX. I feel like if there was one that I had to for a Marvel movie, it's this one. This looks just visually just immaculate.
It's going to be a good one. I know.
So,
I know.
Well. So yeah,
nice.
you can rapid fire off a couple and then we can move on to TV shows.
Yeah. Let's see. I am interested to see this new movie from the Russo brothers. It's gonna be a Netflix. It's gonna be a big blockbuster movie, and you know the Russos honestly have not done anything worthwhile for me outside of Marvel. But this has Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay.
That's all I need. Let's see what else. Excited for the Genius Kanye trilogy documentary series.
Oh, yes.
Looks really great. Creed 3 as well. I'm really excited. Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut.
Oh, nice.
Should be interesting. Jonathan Majors is supposed to be in it. So, you know, you really can't go wrong with that, man.
Right.
Let's see what else. The Worst Person in the World, which came out last year but hasn't gotten an American release yet. It is showing at Sundance, so excited to get around to that soon.
Right.
I know you said other Marvel, but I am also very excited for Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh yes,
which we should also be getting this year.
I feel like that one we're more likely to get than Black Panther too, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. because they were done filming that a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really it. Oh, and there's this other movie, Bullet Train, from the director of Deadpool, I want
right.
to say, and I believe also a producer on the John Wick trilogy. Yeah, he's got a new movie coming out that looks pretty interesting. Got Brad Pitt in it, Zazie Beetz, Logan Lerman, some interesting names in
Yeah.
there. Oh, Brian Tyree Henry. That's the main reason I'm
Yes.
there. Main reason I'm
Yes.
there. And Brian
course.
Tyree Henry also has another movie coming out with Jennifer Lawrence, actually.
Oh, nice.
So I'm interested to see that one's called Red, White, and Water. So yeah, that's everything. Well, it's not everything, but that's where I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, check out his full list, guys. Let me.
The list.
Yeah.
But now we shall pivot to
Television.
television.
I
Wow, we're
think-
saving TV. I mean, movies or
Music for last. There you go. You
that
got
one.
it. You got it. You got it.
that's the one.
But to kind of piggyback off of what you were saying, Brian Tyree Henry, I'm excited for Atlanta season 3. I'm gonna catch up before it comes out. I promise.
Fuck
promise.
off, dude.
Don't tell
You're-
me fuck off.
You
Don't tell
how
me
are
fuck-
you how are you gonna steal that from me? How are you gonna steal that?
Because
from me?
it's right there.
You knew that was gonna be number one on my list.
That's number 1 on my list. What do you
You
mean?
haven't even seen the whole show.
Listen, man.
You know what? You know what?
Listen.
You know what?
And here's the
No.
thing. That
take
speaks to the show. That speaks to the show.
Does it?
Because the fact that
I think you would have finished it by now.
hold on. All right? Because the fact that I'm excited for it this much when I haven't finished it yet, that goes to show. And you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to get back to it tonight. All right? Fuck you. I'm going to get back to it tonight. All right? There's so much shit that I have to watch that it just makes me feel like I'd just rather watch nothing. That's how I feel.
Come on, man. You gotta. Atlanta's got to be at the.
Yes, that's priority number 1. All right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
priority number 1.
It's been 4 years.
I
It's
know.
been 4 years.
I know.
Anyway, now that
Go
Kevin
ahead.
has
Go
taken
ahead.
my top pick and my favorite show of all time, I am very excited for this new show on Netflix called Beef,
Okay.
starring Steven Yeun and Ali
Ooh,
Wong.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, I don't remember the premise off the top of my head, but I don't really care. It's Steven Yeun
Yeah, of course.
and a TV series. I mean, he's done many, but this is live action, you know.
Right.
And Lee Isaac Chung, the director of Minari, is coming to direct the pilot. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how that turns out. And I also think it's like a comedy. So I don't
Oh,
think it's
wow.
like, yeah, I don't know if it's like, I mean, I don't know if it's like a complete comedy, but I think there are comedic elements.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see that show. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Give me more of Steven Yeun and everything for all I fucking care.
Exactly.
Honestly. Bring it to me. But
What you got?
for me, I'm gonna go Stranger Things season 4. All right. I don't fucking remember season 3. I'm not even gonna lie. But I
it was
remember
better
it
than
being
season
better
2.
than season 2. That's what I do remember.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see where they go with season 4. Looks promising. Fingers crossed.
It's been so long with that show. It's
it
like
has been.
I almost don't care, you know?
Okay, right? I'm in a very similar boat, but I'm trying to be excited for it.
It just
I'm
feels
trying.
like there was something that they struck on in season 1 that they never were able to recapture.
Yeah. I think
And
we got
so-
a bit of it in season 3, but
Yeah. And it feels just kind of like the show is only this big still because it became so big initially.
yeah.
And for some reason, we kind of just all decided to stick around because it was a huge cultural phenomenon. But genuinely, I feel like Never got back. Never got back.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we'll see. Season 4, maybe
Yeah,
they'll
we'll
bring
see.
it back.
Time will tell.
Time will
Time will
indeed
tell.
tell.
I am excited for this new show on HBO called The Idol, created by and starring The Weeknd.
Oh,
Yeah, it seems very interesting. The Weeknd's in it. Troye Sivan is also in it. Susanna's son, who was just in Red Rocket, is also in there. And it's co-created with the Sam Levinson, the creator director of Euphoria, and Michael Murray. So that could it could it could go a lot of different ways. But I'm really excited. I am interested to see what The Weeknd has to bring to television. His music is already so cinematic.
yes.
And so I can only imagine what a world from him might look like when he's able to tell that story visually. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that too. That sounds. I didn't even know about that one. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
What you got?
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw all these Marvel shows together. The three that
yeah.
I remember. I think there might be one more that's coming out this year, but Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, probably in that order. Maybe She-Hulk a little bit more than Moon Knight. Just depends on how I'm feeling on the day. You know what I mean? But they're both. I mean, all three definitely intrigued by. But I mean, Moon Knight looks so fucking good. From the preview, you got She-Hulk
Moon Knight's
looks
up there
so
for me.
fucking good, and Miss Marvel. I mean, it looks really cool too. So I mean,
Right.
and I know there's that whole thing about like, oh, her powers being magic instead of stretchy, and like it, like
Mhm.
being an important part of her character, and especially as a woman of color as well, and shit like that. And
Mhm.
I'm there, I'm listening to that shit, and I'm like, yeah, y'all kind of
Yeah.
fucked this one up. Not gonna lie.
We'll see how that turns out.
Yeah,
We'll see how
exactly.
that
That's like
turns
my
out.
main thing why I'm like I'm reserving judgment on that one, but
Yeah.
I
And
mean, I don't
MCU had they had some duds with the shows this year. So
yeah.
hopefully we can Moon Knight. I'm like, y'all cannot mess this up. You have Oscar Isaac. and Ethan
Exactly.
Hawke,
Like there's no
you-
way.
you can't. And I mean, She-Hulk too has Tatiana Maslany, who is
Exactly.
phenomenal. So very excited for that one. Yeah.
So I mean like if we get two good shows next year, cool by me.
Come on. I am looking forward to this new show from Issa Rae, who, now she's finished Insecure and is
Yes.
moving on to other endeavors as, producer, writer, behind the camera. But she has this new show called Rap Shit. And it seems very intriguing. The City Girls are also involved in kind of helping oversee this. So I think it could be really, really interesting. Jabuki is also involved. He's going to be starring in the show as well. He's one of the writers. Yeah, I'm really excited for anything Issa Rae. And excited to see what a show from her looks like. Post Insecure, I know she's talked a lot about wanting to do something that feels different from that, and so people don't constantly compare. So I'm excited to see how that turns out.
There you go.
Yeah. What about you?
Look at that. All right. I hate to do this one because I haven't seen it yet, but I know The Boys season 3 is coming out. Heard really good things.
The Boys?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Heard really good things
Wow.
about the show thus far. I'm gonna try my best to tap in before season 3 comes out, so that
Dude,
way I
The
can be
Boys
ready for when
is
it does.
Great.
So I've heard, right? So I've heard.
Man,
I
yeah.
really am trying to keep up this year.
Like MCU shows literally have nothing on The Boys. Like they're
I know.
literally not even close.
I know.
And that's another thing with The Boys. They actually do commentary well. They do commentary so well. And then the MCU does fucking The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see what show I should hit next on my list. I am very excited for just a returning show. But Russian Doll is supposed to
Mm.
be coming back this year. It's been, I think, also almost 4 years since that show too.
Oh
Like there are a
damn.
lot of these shows that were kind of in the same, like Atlanta, Russian Doll, another show I'm gonna mention, and a little bit, but they were all kind of coming out at the same time, and then just had this super long break. Um, and
Damn.
so yeah, I'm so excited for season 2 of Russian Doll. I have no clue what direction they could possibly take the show in. Um, but Natasha Leone is phenomenal, and I expect nothing but greatness from a second season.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
What you got for us?
I mean, my list is pretty much wrapping up here. I mean, I had Euphoria season 2 on here, another one that I haven't started, but because
Mm.
it's, I mean, are they doing weekly releases or is it just it's
Yeah, the
weekly
first
releases, right?
episode was just
Yeah,
last
first
night.
episode just dropped, so I am gonna try to tap into that very soon, and yeah, and then I guess I'll just wrap up. Peacemaker could be
Yeah.
good, could not be good. I mean, we'll see. James Gunn be on board for that. Looks like it'll probably end up being pretty fine.
Yeah,
That's
I think it'll
that's
be.
yeah.
I mean, I loved Suicide Squad.
Yes,
Um,
I really enjoyed that one too. Oh, and last
so
one, Obi-Wan. That series is supposed to come out
gotcha.
this year too. And I'm trying to get back in my Star Wars bag, not gonna lie. Cause like after going to Disney and
Mhm.
seeing like the amount of work that they put into the Star Wars area
Yeah,
of Disneyland, it reinvigorated my Star Wars fan
I
within
don't know
me.
why. I think I just got like the Mandalorian. I tried to get into it. It did not. It couldn't grab me. Like I
Mhm.
couldn't. It did not do anything for me. And Book of Boba Fett looks like. I wish that things in Star Wars had different tones, I guess. Like
It's just
everything
hard to do
feels
that.
kind of like the same tone. It is a little hard, but
It's
I
hard to do
love
that with
like
Star Wars. Like I think
it
with
is.
the MCU, they're able to do that because there's such a variety of characters, but because
Yeah,
you in Star Wars there is this very specific atmosphere and this specific universe, I guess, with the specific world that is built,
right.
a lot of the things have to center that, which is why it's kind of hard
It's
for there to be
frustrating.
a lot of variety. But dude, fucking Star Wars, like the Star Wars area in Disney, holy fucking shit, man.
Probably very nice.
It's so fucking cool. They put so much money into that shit. Like,
Well,
holy
I can
fuck.
imagine. I can imagine.
I could talk about it more later, but damn. But yeah, that's my TV shows.
Got you. I can run mine off pretty quick. Also excited for a new season of Barry, which was the other show that kind of got stuck in that
Mm-hmm.
same kind of hiatus as Atlanta and Russian Doll. And Barry, it's an amazing show. It's one of the best shows on TV. It's just been gone for so long. It's hard to remember it, but phenomenal. Ozark last season.
Oh yes.
First part comes out this month, and the second part I'm assuming will come out later this year, if not maybe next year. But I feel like they should just end it out this year. Very
Yeah.
excited for that. Another one of my favorite shows. So I know it will not disappoint. You already said The Boys. Excited for a new season of Rami. Rami Youssef's show on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It's had a good first season, great second season. So I know it will not disappoint. Always also excited for this new HBO show, Winning Time: The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. I have no interest in basketball or the
Yeah.
Lakers, but Adam McKay is on board to oversee this whole thing, and the cast looks really interesting, and I'm interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Also excited for a new season of Only Murders in the Building,
Oh yeah.
and new season of P Valley, which is the show on Stars that I kind of got into last year. Very, very good. And that's really it. That's really it for my TV.
There you go.
Yeah.
Final round. Moving on to music. Definitely. I had a big year with music this year. So I definitely will be toning it down for this year
Wow.
a bit, maybe
Yeah.
slightly. I'm off to like
Oh.
kind of a start, but
Yeah.
we'll see. But I still have some stuff that I'm looking towards, but like I said, I'm kind of just going with the flow with it.
Yeah.
Shit, I guess I could start with just January 14th, man. This weekend is going to be crazy.
Gonna be
We're getting
great.
Corday, we're getting Earl, we're getting FK Twigs. Like, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
a JID single. We're getting an Earth Gang single, which I guess are two that I'm going to mention later. We're going to get the Forever Story and Ghetto Gods most likely this year. But yeah,
Mhm.
I talked enough. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess what I'm looking forward to, I guess I'll just kind of back off of what you said is Forever Story. Jid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we talked about it last year. We were excited for it last year. We didn't get it last year. Also excited for it the year before last year. And we didn't get it.
Yeah. I mean,
So there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. It's been a very long time. He
mhm.
needs to live up to the expectations that he I won't say he created for himself, but
I mean, like it
know-
just happens naturally when you're one of the best to do it right now. Like,
yeah, and you take such a long hiatus,
yeah.
and I know a lot of it was out of his control, leaks, et cetera, but come on.
Yeah, I
on. We
know.
need this album and we need it to be great. And we need that the Forever Story, Never Story
Box set. Please, please, Jid. If you give me one thing, listen, this album can be dog shit. I will pay $200 for this box set, and I'm
Yeah.
not even playing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if the Forever Story is ass. I will still pay
need the Never
$200 for
Story.
this box set. But no,
Oh
please don't
my
let it be
God.
ass. It's gonna be good. I know it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
good.
be good.
Like he is not missed thus far.
Yeah.
So
We can't have this many like album of the year contenders dropping at the start of the year. We can't do it.
I know.
We
It's
can't
like
do this.
we can't. This is gonna be such a hard year to list. I can already tell because like we're starting this hard. Yeah, it's
Wild.
this is gonna
Absurd.
this is
Absolutely
gonna be a fun year. I honestly would expect some of these people that are dropping so early this year. Maybe we get a second little thing out of them. Maybe even an EP or
Mm.
something, or even from some people, maybe a second album.
I think
Right.
Jid, we could certainly expect that. He's got a lot he's been sitting
Yeah.
on. I know he does. So
But yeah.
I think we could get something good.
Also, to piggyback off of stuff that we've been waiting a long time for and very high expectations. Listen, Kendrick, SZA, Schoolboy, stop playing with me, okay? Stop. Do it this year. Fuck it. Absol 2. All right.
Come on. Just everybody. We've got
Yeah.
there's enough time
J-Rock
in the
2,
year.
even? Yeah.
There's
Fuck
enough
it.
time in the year. But someone has to drop in Q1. And I
Yeah,
don't think
exactly.
anyone will. I don't
Really?
think anyone's prepared enough. I doubt it. If anyone, it would be Kendrick, and he might want to ride the wave of that Super Bowl.
Yeah. That would
it
be
doesn't seem like he's going to drop
fantastic.
before now.
That would be fantastic. If he announced it right after
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, I think that would be fantastic.
I don't think
like
I
2
don't
weeks
think
after,
we get
maybe?
anyone. I don't think anyone big drops until late February. Probably the weekend's going
Yeah.
to dominate for a while.
Yeah, that's holy
Um,
shit. I can't believe he did that to us.
He was like,
first
"I'm
week
just
of
going to
the
start
year."
I'm just going to drop at the beginning of the year,
Yeah,
so that no one else can, break in.
this is my year now.
for the rest of the year. Yeah, he
Yeah.
literally just claimed it. And last year was his year, and the year before
Yeah.
was also his year.
He's just, sir, please calm down. Like, oh my God.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
power plays. Do what you got to do, man.
He's doing it.
Good for him.
Next person I'm excited for is Vince Staples.
Yes.
I'm so excited for Vince Staples. He
Yes.
said he was going to drop 2 albums last year.
And he lied.
He did not. Because originally Vince Staples was not even supposed to be an LP. It was being marketed more as like an EP.
EP, right?
But I think, I don't know if it was maybe the reception that it got that maybe he wasn't expecting. And they're like, yo, we could low key ride this for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Which I think was a smart decision because
No, it definitely was.
That self-titled made a serious impact, and
it was very well received.
It was very well received. Apparently now people change their minds. But yeah, I'm fine with that. But this new one, Ramona Park broke my heart. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Me too. I completely forgot he was supposed to drop twice last year.
Yeah, he could drop in Q1.
He could.
Q1.
I think he could. I think he'd fly a little under the radar, like a little bit in the weekend shadow. Just let him
a little bit. But I think that this upcoming one is going to be a bit more of a robust album.
Oh yeah, no,
it seems like, and which is,
I mean, it's something we've been needing too.
Yeah, because he does a short album.
Yeah, FM was really short too. So
even Big Fish Theory was short.
Yeah, it's been like a while since I guess like summertime of 06 was like the last time we got like a really beefy project.
Yeah, and that was beefy.
That was like beefy as fuck. It was a beefy boy.
Two discs.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what you got?
All right, Saba, follow up to Care For Me. Few Good Things, February 4th. It's coming out. I'm ready for it. I'm trying not to set my expectations too high, obviously. Because I mean, Care For Me is one of my all-time albums. I need this to be really good. I don't need this to be perfect. I don't need this to be better than Care For Me because I don't think it will be. But I need this to just be really good.
Here's the thing. I don't even need it to be really good. I just need it to be good. Personally. I know you're more invested in Saba than I am.
Yeah. I love me some Saba. I want it to be really good. And I think it will be. I think he's got it. He's got it.
I think he could do it. I think he can make a good album. I hope he can make a good album.
Or maybe even just a few good things.
Moving on. To piggyback off of yours, I'm just gonna throw in the rest of Ghetto Sage in there. And I didn't even have No Name on my list until she just tweeted talking about, trying to fund her album, which I thought seemed a little bit dead after, some recent stuff she said about her creative process. But it seems like she still wants to do this. And once again, these are Saba, Smino, No Name, all people we had on our list last year.
Oh, yeah.
They're back again.
That's so true.
Yes. Yeah.
Smino, I know he's been talking recently.
Yes, he is. He has given us an album title. And that's going to be coming for sure.
Yeah.
No Name, we'll see if she gets it out before the end of the year or if she's able to come up with something that she's proud of. I will take anything.
Fingers crossed.
Crumbs.
Also, I'm telling you, she's talking about funding her project, Repress Telephone.
It's a good idea.
Listen, it could be an extended pre-order. Like
people would show up.
People would pre-order that even if it was 2 years out.
Yeah, I would.
And then Press Room 25. That's album funded. Boom.
Yeah, easily. But yeah.
That. And then some t-shirts too would be cool.
You're like, just give us everything.
Yeah. Maybe a little hat too.
A hat too. All right. She's an independent artist. Okay.
Nah. What's that one t-shirt website that you can do?
Custom.
I don't remember. Custom Ink. Yeah, Custom Ink. That shit.
Wow.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Smino's Love Front, that's coming out. Did he ever mention when it was coming out, or? I guess not.
This year.
Well, yeah, this year, but.
And I mean, we got, what was the single? I Deserve.
Great. Yeah, that's gotta be coming pretty soon then.
Q1 probably.
Q1.
But yeah, who do you have?
I mean, shit. We finally got the trailer. Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyes. We both popped into
Oh,
the
my
live.
eyes.
Eyes. We both popped in the live. Got to ask him some questions and stuff like that. But I mean, shit. This is supposed to be like nothing we've heard from him before. And from what he said, that like if you didn't enjoy the more aggressive shit from Imperial, Taboo Zoo, and
Right.
even from Unlocked, that this is going to be your shit. So this is definitely going to be
This is
a lot
for
more
you.
melodic, mellow. I'm curious to see how this is going to be. Obviously, what was it? The not diverse. What's the word I'm thinking of? Most ranged artist or some shit. Whatever your friend was saying.
Oh, versatile.
Versatile, that's the word. Most versatile artist.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I love you,
Ever.
Denzel, but you're not that great of a singer. You're not a bad
Listen.
singer, but you're not the best singer.
Listen, he said that this one, certified, played in front of the hose. That's what he said.
We'll see.
Listen,
Time will
fingers crossed.
tell.
Knock on wood, but hey. Moving on.
Some music that you can definitely play when you got girls over. Brent Faiyaz.
Oh,
Brent
yes.
Faiyaz. You told us we would get an album last year. You
lied.
Not only did you lie, then you made us think that we were getting an album in December. You dropped a single.
He lied.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do this?
Toxic attitude.
I have been waiting. He had some of the best songs of last year, and they weren't even on streaming. They weren't even on streaming. And so I think it's time. We need the album, sir. I know it's going to be amazing. I'm literally foaming at the mouth just thinking about it. So please give it to us.
No, I'm so ready for that too. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, also circling back to Vince Staples. Vince Staples was just in the studio with the Neptunes. I don't know what's about to come from that, but
shit.
That sounds amazing.
I'm
sounds
ready.
amazing.
I'm ready.
Anyway, back to you.
Back to me. All right. There's some rumors that we're supposed to get King's Disease 3 this year.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how like founded that is, but I mean like I just started Magic, and it's pretty good to start off, and I mean the King's Disease soon to be trilogy has been, you know, very, very good thus far. So ready to hear more from Nas, even though we just got a project last month. So, but hey, I mean, I'm always ready for more.
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah.
My pick is gonna be Gene Dawson. I am so excited. He's supposed to have a new album coming. Chaos Now. He's been teasing for quite a bit. We got the Menthol single.
Yes.
Which was quite good. And I'm just ready for new music, you know.
Yeah.
He dropped, you know, near the end of 2020. So it's been a little over a year now.
Yeah.
And I think we're overdue. I think we're overdue for new music. He also dropped this really amazing snippet the other night.
Oh, wow.
And it was literally like 50 seconds long, and he was like, this isn't an album song, this isn't a single, this isn't anything, I'm just dropping this here. And I was like, this is so good, and it's gone now. He deleted it. It's gone.
No, you didn't save it?
I didn't save it. I didn't scream across. I didn't know that he would delete it.
Someone else had to have, right?
I hope someone else did. I really do. It was like 50 seconds long, but it was so good. And I was like, please drop this. I even commented. I was like, please drop this. I know he saw other people under there saying he needed to drop it. Somebody from Reddit got it.
Oh, thank God.
So, yeah, Gene Dawson, please come back and give us amazing music.
There
Who
you
you
go.
got?
Yeah, and we need that Pixel Bath vinyl still. It's been 9
We
months.
need the Pixel
We
Bath
waited the 9
vinyl.
months. We waited the 9
God.
months.
There's so much I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I know. Same here.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Anyway.
We'll see. Hopefully we get that before his new project drops because fuck, man.
Yeah.
Moving on. New Charlie XCX. I'm ready for it. Crash, March. Let's do it. I'm ready
I'm
for
on
it.
the fence. I'm on the fence. I'm excited, but I'm on the
You're on the fence? Yeah, I think this is gonna be a little more approachable too. But
I know.
hey, sometimes we need that. But I'm ready.
I guess.
I'm ready.
I guess. I'm interested to see. This is the last one on her album. She's doing a super long rollout.
Yeah.
Or the last one on her label. So we'll see. We'll see what she's got to bring to the table.
Exactly.
My next one is none other than the best rapper alive, Kenny Mason. And
Okay. I was like, where's he going? I should have expected that, but I was like, where's he going with this?
Kenny Mason. We got an album last year, but it was really just like a deluxe. A very a glorified deluxe. It was all new songs. It was an album's worth of material. Yes,
it was like
but
side
it was
B.
a collection. It was like a side, yeah, like a side B.
A really long side B, and a
really
half.
long side B. Great songs, but we all know that there were some loosies on there. There was, it wasn't like he sat down and was like, "Let me make a full project." And I want that from him this year. I need a new album so bad. I need you to grow. I need this man to just hit 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That is the goal for Kenny Mason this year. I don't care how he does it, whether he does it because of the feature.
Is he at 300,000 this year?
I don't even know.
Right now, still?
He's pretty low. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, because I was going to say, hold on.
It's pretty bad.
That's because 1 million steep. He's coming off 400,000. That's a bit steep.
Here's the thing. At his peak this year, or last year, which I would say was probably after Serial dropped, he was getting pretty close. He was getting pretty close.
Like,
I want to say he was at like 8, maybe.
8? Really?
I think he can do it. He's featured on Jid's album. Okay.
And yeah, his 26 million monthly listeners, obviously.
Yeah. And
all organic.
That and the song, I'm sure you've heard the snippet, yeah?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
It's great. It's so good. It's so good. I think this could be the year, Kenny Mason. I'm not gonna say he's gonna blow up, but I think this is the year where he could definitely get some new fans in.
Yeah.
Kind of wish he had been featured on Denzel's newest project, but it's okay.
Well,
we're gonna get you some growth.
He mentioned that there's still potentially more features. I think he was saying in the live, just the ones that are there are confirmed. There's some more that he's not gonna spoil yet. So there could be a Kenny Mason feature. And I think didn't he check that off too? Oh no, duh, it was on.
I think that was for he was doing for A+. He sent in his feature to Kenny.
Okay, so it was his features for other people, because I remember he had that whole checklist of people that he wanted to collab with or wanted to get features with. I remember.
Yeah.
And Kenny Mason was on there, but he got him on Unlocked 1.5. I completely forgot.
Oh, and that too. Yeah. Which I'm like, maybe he just doesn't want to do 2 back to back. But
it's gonna be kind of like 3.
What do you mean?
Because A+.
Oh, I was thinking having feature on 2 of Denzel's 2 of his projects back to back.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Is Smino on Melt My Eyes?
I don't know. I don't know if he is.
I can't remember.
Because I'm trying to think, because he's gotten 2 Rick Ross features, but was not back to back.
Right.
I don't know if there was any. I don't think any off of Taboo were on Zoo.
No.
Yeah. And then
we'll see. But
yeah,
this could be Kenny Mason's year.
It could be his
kind
big
of.
break.
It could be. I'm fingers crossed. My fingers
Yeah,
are
fingers
crossed. So yeah, who's your
Yeah.
next? Your next
All
one
right.
you're looking forward to?
Another one we mentioned last year. Danny Brown, Quadruple X, or Quaranta, as I've heard it called as well online. Listen, when I met Danny, he said, "Fuck if I know." So I'm not holding out too much hope for it coming this year, but we need it, especially after that one snippet we got online.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I think he got back online and said that it was coming. It was coming.
Yeah, I gotta check.
So I think he
his
got it figured
Twitter.
out.
Yeah. I
that
fucking
whole
hope
situation.
so. I sincerely hope so. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
And especially like he's been doing so much with the Bruiser Brigade label.
Right.
I mean, like I
They're
think
doing
it's
it
time
big.
for him to, come out and be like, all right, here's my shit.
I know it's gonna be good. I know it's
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
What I'm looking forward to, but I may not get. It's a new album from Frank Ocean.
Sorry.
Now listen.
Sorry.
I did not even have him on. I didn't even have him on my list last year. You did, okay? Because I knew. I could just feel that wasn't the year. I knew that wasn't the year, okay? But something's rumbling. He's headlining Coachella next year.
Yeah.
We've got to get something before then. And he could
Yeah,
still choose to
exactly.
drop Q1 next year, maybe.
Mhm.
But there's already been rumors that he was shopping around an album, trying to find a distributor. And he's been more
Self-release.
active lately than he has been in quite a long time.
Yeah.
Just had a Blonde Radio episode. Got a little bit of new music, not like anything studio quality, but some ideas
Mhm.
there. And I think this is the year. I don't know what direction he could go in. I don't know when this year, but I just feel this year. I feel it's happening. It's happening. I'm speaking it into existence.
When's Coachella usually?
Summer, I want to say.
Summer. We either get it late this year or early next year.
Possibly.
Because I feel
Possibly.
like, just like, dude, you're gonna headline Coachella with a 7-year-old album.
He won't.
Wait,
won't.
what? That does
Is that math
timeline-
right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What, 2016?
Yeah, that math is right.
Yeah, 7-year-old album.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he could do it, honestly.
He could. That's like, if there was anyone who could, it would be Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, he barely even toured it, so
no.
you know. Yeah, but please, sir,
Please.
we're starving.
Yeah. Aren't
you
we
got?
all? All right. Rapid fire time.
Rapid fire time.
Listen, there's some rumblings about a J. Cole project. I hope it's good if there is one. I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, we were both really on board for the last one.
Yeah.
We were both hyped for it, and then
it came and it was cool. It was cool.
cool.
It was some of his best shit to date, but
it's not.
It just wasn't what we needed. So I don't care that much.
Right.
But if it comes out and it's cool, like I'll eat my words. I don't care.
Yeah.
New Hunter Gex project we're supposed to get this year too.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I forgot to list this, but then I just remembered Freddie Gibbs, that insane ass like feature list that he posted, or not feature, or like the production
producers.
credits.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be
really good.
fantastic.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Benny, we're gonna get Tans Talk 4 this year.
Right.
I know that. Conway, I think, is gonna do another full length one as well. Of course, that's to be expected from the Griselda guys. They're always gonna put out
Yeah.
at least like 2 projects a year. And then I had one more. Oh, Beach Bunny project 2.
Hmm,
Got that
nice.
single Oxygen. I've been really, really high on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. And let me. Is there anything else? I'm looking through this other list to see if there's anything else that I necessarily am excited for. That. Yeah, that's probably it.
Got you.
Oh, on this list they also have Rena, which
Yeah.
I don't think did she like say anything about
Yeah, it's supposed
dropping
to be
anything?
this year, possibly summer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's been 2 years since her last one. I'm cool with that.
Hmm.
I'm cool with that. I'm always ready for some new Rena.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yes.
Dope. There we go. Go ahead and rapid fire yours off.
All right, all right, all right. First one, please. I'm begging on my knees once again. This is worse than Frank because there's literally no indication that anything is coming. Sampha, please,
Oh my god, yes.
please.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm begging on
I-
my knees now too. Like fucking oh my god.
Like,
Sampo, please.
I,
Please.
I, just please. That's all I can say. That's all. That's all I.
Like, oh my god, Process was fucking. That was 6 years ago, wasn't it? Or no.
Was it? No.
No, it wasn't. It was
way.
5. I think we're
5.
approaching 5.
5. Yeah, we're approaching 5.
God, yeah, that was 5 years ago. Come on,
Yeah.
come on. And I mean,
Please.
like, yeah, his fucking project. I guess that's like his only project, right? Duel was an EP.
Yeah.
That came out in 2013.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, like that was 4 years in between, but like
It's time. It's time.
it's time. You gotta follow it up, man. You gotta follow it up.
Yeah.
That's another one of my all times, and like I need something. I need something,
yeah.
man.
We need it. Next though, I want a full length from Paris, Texas. I
Ooh,
am
yes.
loving everything that they were putting out this year. I want to see a full album from them. And yeah, I also want to see a full album from Tizo, Touchdown. I think he could
Oh,
come up with
yes.
something really, really cool.
Yes.
And yeah, all his singles are great, but I'm just waiting for a full, even if
Keep
it's
the
just
mid
a
off the
mixtape or
streets.
the mid of the streets.
Yes.
Yes. Really want something from that. Let's see what else. I'm gonna say it. Chance. I want to see something. I want to see what you can bring to the table. The big day was a miss, albeit a big one.
A big
But I
miss.
think he's capable. I think he's still got it. If he really wants to, I think he's still got it.
He could. I don't know. Just after seeing all that shit about like, was it his manager or his producer or some shit?
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
talking about all the shit that he just was not listening, and I was like,
Right.
you just
And
don't
but
care
maybe the big
anymore.
day was a wake up call. He had to cancel his tour. He had to cancel the tour because nobody was going to the tour.
It's like, dude, like it's
This
just
could
like,
be the
does he
wake-up
not
call.
care anymore? That's like what it seems like. It just seems like he doesn't
Yeah.
care.
I think
So, I don't know.
I'm giving him a chance. I'm giving him a chance. Okay, man.
Matt.
I'm giving him a chance. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway,
But yes.
I said it last year. No worries. Give me
Yeah.
my no worries.
We
And
got
Anderson
Silk
had it
Sonic.
on. I don't know if you saw on his story. He posted like a checklist of things he wanted this year, and No Worries album was on it.
God, I fucking hope so.
Please, please, please.
Yeah. I'm ready for it.
Yes. And that was on my list last year, so I need that. Let's see what else. Rosalia, want to hear a new Rosalia project?
Yes.
That would be really, really great. 21 Savage, full length. Viper
yeah,
Zombies.
Yes.
Viper Zombies. Long overdue, I feel like.
I feel like they're gearing up for something because they're doing.
Yeah.
They did those 2 tracks with RZA.
Right.
So I don't know if we're getting like a full project of that. I know there was a Target listing of those 2 on vinyl. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what we're I don't know what we're getting out of that.
Right.
But yeah, it's about time. It's
It's
about
time.
time.
It's definitely time. And I guess my last one, I think that'd be the last person I really want to hit, is ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky. I
Yeah. It's about
really
time for him too.
looking forward to whatever he has on the table. Um yeah, hit us with something good. Hit us with something good.
Yes, indeed.
That's really, I'm sure there's other artists I'm missing, but
Right.
it should be a good year for music
It should be. If
nonetheless.
we're starting like this, like if January is supposed to be the dead month, we're supposed to get
Yeah,
nothing
nothing at all. And
this
here we
month. Or
are.
like what we get is just like, okay, whatever. It's like shit that probably should have dropped in November, but
Yeah.
got delayed. Like this is supposed to be when the shit movies come out, the okay albums, and yeah. But we're
Yeah.
starting off like the weekend started us off, bro.
Yeah. Really well. Really
My
well.
God.
So
We're not ready. We're not ready for what
we're
this year
not.
has in store. Honestly, I think of all of our predictions, like compared to last year, I think most of these come true and we get so much more.
I think so. I think
I
so.
think
Yeah.
2022, that's a good number. I like
It's
that number.
2022 could be the new 2016.
It could be the new 2016. I'm
New
keeping my fingers
2016,
crossed.
so
Fingers crossed.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's hope. Let's hope for the best. But, folks, that is going to be it for this week's episode. We're back, okay? We're back. So, let's go ahead. Noah, tell us about some of the stuff you've been enjoying this week or the previous week because we went on hiatus, obviously.
Yeah. I won't won't go through everything that I missed.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I did. Let's see. As far as music, loved that new Weekend album. Thought it was quite
Yeah.
good. I do like After Hours more, but I do still think that this is a solid project. New Earl Sweatshirt single Titanic, I
Mm.
thought was very solid. Um, let's see. I finally got around to the Magdalena Bay album from last year,
Yes.
which was
So good.
really, really good. Yeah. Um, and I feel like that is pretty much everything for music from the hiatus. Not a whole lot dropped
Yeah.
while we were gone.
Thankfully.
I can't recall if that Boldy James
It
project
did.
dropped in that. Oh, it did. Yeah,
It did.
that was solid. And I don't think I mentioned, but Red Rocket is a movie I saw over the break.
Yes, you did.
Did I really?
Well,
Wow.
not during the podcast, but you mentioned
Oh,
it
not on the
earlier.
pod.
You mentioned it earlier during this episode.
Ah, got you. Well, I'm gonna mention it again because it was my favorite movie of last year, and I literally saw it like 2 days before the year ended, and I was like, "This is
There you go.
it's amazing. Have to see it. Everyone has to see it." What else? As far as TV, I finally started watching the Underground Railroad.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, as expected. Also Abbott Elementary,
Oh,
so
okay.
good, so good. And if you haven't already seen it, you need to see it. Kevin, there's something if you don't already know for you in the second episode, um, that you will appreciate very much.
Abbott Elementary,
Um,
you said?
Abbott Elementary, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Where's this on?
first 2 episodes are on Hulu right now.
Okay.
But yeah, specifically in the second episode, there's something that you will like quite a bit.
Noted. Noted. Mental note.
So yeah, that show has been phenomenal. What else have I been watching? Watched the new Euphoria last night, which was intriguing, intriguing. I think that's really everything from the break. I can't recall. It's been so long, so I can't remember what came out before, what came out during, But yeah, that's what I've been enjoying. What about you?
All right. So, music wise, hasn't been nearly as nearly as much, obviously, as my usual. Did really, really enjoy that weekend project. I like it a little bit more than After Hours, and I think it's just because a lot of my favorite sounds on After Hours is just this entire album. So
Ah,
I really, really enjoyed this one. So good.
yeah,
Um, I did get to that Boldy project. I listened to it when it first came out.
yeah.
I gave it a second listen just today actually. And I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, this is pretty good. I
Oh, you
if
didn't like it at first?
no. I liked it. I didn't pay too much attention the first time because it was
Mm,
in the background for me.
yeah,
Um if I had to pick one from last year, I would probably give it to Bo Jackson over Super Tecmo.
yeah.
But I mean, it was still cool for what it was. And I did start that Nas Project Magic. That was really good just starting out, but definitely do want to finish through that today. TV show wise, I just started Book of Boba Fett today. That's also pretty good. My girlfriend and I have been watching New Girl, just going
Oh,
back on that.
interesting. You like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think it's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's one of those.
It's a
But
fun. It's a fun show. It's a
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm not trying to be challenged
Right. Right.
like deeply or philosophically.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. Um over the break, I finally got around to watching Free Guy, which I thought was pretty fine as well.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That one. And no, but just I guess to go back to Disneyland, right? The fucking
Mm.
Star Wars, man. That's probably the best thing that I fucking watched. Was that
Wow.
right? Okay, so it's called Rise of the Resistance. It's so fucking cool. I'm just gonna. It's like minor spoilers. It's a theme park ride, right?
Yeah.
But so you go in and like, look, we paid to skip the line because I was not about to wait in line for that
Wow.
shit. It was $40 for the both of us to skip the line, but it was so worth it because that line is just fucking insane. So we skipped
Right.
the line and you go in and then they lead you into this room and then you go past there. It's a spacecraft of some sort, right? It's a transport ship
Yeah.
and we're just standing there and there's a screen and I think there was an animatronic in there and they're talking and shit and I'm like, is this the ride? This fucking sucks. I'm so mad we spent $40 on that. But that was just the halfway mark of the line basically, because then
Mm.
the ship gets abducted by the Empire, or I guess the what's in the what's it called in the last trilogy?
What?
The not the Empire. What is it? The First Order,
Ah,
right?
first order. Gotcha.
So it gets abducted by the First Order, and then you exit out. The employees that led you in, it's a different group that takes you out, and they're dressed in First Empire garb, and I thought that was really cool. And then you go out. I don't have the video because it didn't fucking save my phone. I'm so pissed. But it's this
Mm.
big ass, the inside of a First Order ship. There's all these stormtroopers.
Jeez.
It was so immersive.
Sounds
It
amazing.
was so immersive. And then you get in line for the actual ride itself, which it's just like a kind of like a on rail shooter type game. Like you know how the
Yeah.
arcade games where it just goes through, but you don't shoot anything. It's just actually a tour. But it was so immersive. It was so cool. Oh my god.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
fucking fantastic. It was so insane. That's the best thing I watched over the break. But yeah, no, that was really
Nice.
cool. It got me like, I want to get back into Star Wars now, so I'm giving Book of Boba Fett a shot, and
And
it's
now
it's
you can.
pretty good so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Great.
it for me.
Well, I guess that concludes our first episode.
Yes,
Back.
first episode of 2022. Excited for a exciting, big, fantastic year this year. Just so you folks know, we are recording these on Mondays now. Monday evenings. We changed the schedule. Monday at around
Yeah,
6:30.
yeah.
I'm gonna say right, 6:30 Central. You
Boom.
know, all those, and then these will go live on Wednesdays on YouTube, Spotify, all that. So very exciting to see what happens for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Where we changed the schedule so we could hopefully get to catch some more like early and press screenings, because I know a lot of those like to happen on Wednesdays. So we're hopefully gonna get to watch some more stuff this year, especially me, because holy shit, I was so far behind on stuff. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Folks, we'll see you next time.
Peace.